inside the ring, we take a look at our opening matchup with Ricky Edwards as he takes on Jesus Ramos. And let's take a look at our tale of the tape. Ray and Dominic break down the numbers.
Well, we met yesterday with Jesus Ramos. I love the kid. He turned pro at 18, much like myself. He's a young kid on the climb. He's been fighting regularly. I liked everything I heard about him. You know, Ricky Edwards, though, boom. Ricky Edwards is a good-looking fighter, good pro experience. He's gonna be a headache.
The one thing that stands out for me for Ramos is the KOs. He's got 10 wins under his belt, 9 by way of KO. That's very, 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 very impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Rabobank Arena here in Bakersfield, California. Live on FS1, this is PBC Fight Night. Brought to you by TGB Promotions and sponsored by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Also, tonight's program is available to our United States military personnel via the Armed Forces Network. We begin the evening 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. Your 3 judges scoring this bout at ringside will be Abe Bellardo, Dr. Lou Moretz, and Ralph McKnight. And the referee in charge when the bell sounds is Jack Reese. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the olive trunks, weighing officially at 142.5 pounds. His record 12 wins, 3 losses, 3 of those coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Patterson, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Ricky Superstar Edwards. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the white trimmed with the gold, weighing officially at 142.5 pounds. His record is a perfect one. 10 wins, 9 of those coming inside the distance. Joining us from Casa Grande, Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jesus El Mono Ramos Jr. And let's take a look at the rules here in California. No 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. The fighter cannot be saved by the bell except for the final round.
Both sets are high. I'm going to let them work in here. I gave you guys instructions. I just want to remind you, please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
Also, if you would like to hear the broadcast in Spanish, click over to the simulcast on Fox Deportes. Our opening matchup here on FS1, Ray Flores, the Hall of Famer Ray Boom Boom Mancini, and Dominic Trouble Brazil, the heavyweight contender Marcos Villegas as well. There is the rising Jesus Ramos, just 18 years of age.
Ready?
There is a belief that Ramos can be a superstar in boxing. Ricky Edwards, the veteran, wants to get back and show the world that he is a force to be reckoned with here at 140.
Well, one thing I noticed about yesterday, Ramos, he's very wise for his 18 years of age. He knows what he wants, very determined. You know, I loved what I heard about everything he said. You know, his father, he works with his father.
He's the nephew of Abel Ramos, an outstanding welterweight.
And the kid's just a nice kid. And he seems to have his head on and knows where he wants to be.
Ramos is a southpaw. Hard hitter, a 90% knockout percentage. A 9-fight knockout streak consisted of only first and second round knockouts. 4 finishes in the first round, 5 in the second. They told us that he's been fighting, he's been a pro for 15 months, and the majority of his early fights came down in Mexico because you cannot be a professional in the United States if you are not 18 years of age. There's a big shot. Ramos chasing down Edwards.
You know, for being a pro for only 15 months, Ramos has shown some great expertise. He's cutting off the ring very, very well. He's calm, cool, collected. And the one thing that I didn't remember in front of me is his confidence is through the roof.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, what you said, his composure. He hasn't lost his composure. Ricky Edwards is a little awkward at this point.
Let him go, Ricky, let him go. Please
keep his composure, and he's just sticking to the fight plan. He's digging to the body.
Guys, your hands are free. Hey, Zeus,
now right here, this was youth. You don't let a guy back to you straight up. When a guy starts back, you got to turn him. You got to turn him.
And Ramos with the straight left. Edwards looking to stay away from the big power of Ramos.
And see right there, the referee right there, you don't lift your hands up, man, because that's how you get second punched. Keep your hands in tight till the referee gets over there.
For Ricky Edwards, he's lost 3 of his last 4 fights. This is his second fight here in 2019. Came up short against undefeated prospect Mike Quan Williams back on May 17th.
Ray, correct me if I'm wrong, though. Ramos is doing a great job of walking his opponent down.
Yeah,
as a southpaw, he's got position this whole time. He's keeping that right foot on the
I was just going to say, Doug, you just said it. He's doing what he's supposed to. He's keeping that right foot out, and he's digging a straight shot, throwing a straight left, and he's sliding to the right. Out of the way of any return punches, out of the way of any counters. That's a good veteran move right there.
Well, Ramos has proclaimed his wishes. He wants to be a world champion at 20 or no later than 21. He feels like superstardom is in his imminent future. Actually fought on the undercard of Pacquiao and Thurman.
Let him go, Ricky.
Saw him on Fox. And that's the end of the first. Welcome back here to Bakersfield, California. We are at the Rabobank Arena. Ray Flores, the Hall of Famer Ray Mancini, Dominic Brazil, Ricky Edwards, who is looking to try to go ahead and derail what they feel is the superstardom of Ramos. But so far, gentlemen, what did you see in the first?
Look, I saw a very composed 18-year-old Jesus Ramos sticking to the game plan, and he's just very composed in there. I like what I see.
I like what I see as well. Ramos did a great job of controlling that round. He did a great share of throwing some body punches as well as just keeping his foot on the outside and setting him up for the next shot.
Well, for Ricky Edwards, 2 of his 3 losses have come against undefeated opponents. Ramos is the second straight undefeated opponent that Edwards has stepped inside the ring with. He's fought 4 total undefeated fighters during that time period. He's gone 2-2.
Well, you can see, look, he's a wily, he's a guy who's been in there. He's had enough fights now. He's 29 years old. He's got a lot of good veteran moves. But he may not, I don't know if he has experience to fight southpaws, because he's making a lot of mistakes against a southpaw first, and especially Jesus Ramos.
Ramos, big punch that connected. Ramos, his first 8 fights took place in Tijuana because, as we pointed out, he turned pro at the age of 17. He said he didn't want to go to the Olympics because there's no headgear, and he did not want to take unnecessary punishment.
No, if you're gonna go without the headgear, we didn't have it when I was fighting amateurs. So, but if you're going to fight with a headgear, you might as well pay for it.
I agree. That was a smart decision by Ramos. If you're gonna take the headgear off, you're gonna compete at a high level, you might as well do it as a pro.
This will be Ramos' 6th fight in the last year, his 4th in 2019, and he continues to try to press the action on Edwards, and a takedown, but Edwards picks it off. Jack Reese, a gentleman, is Ricky Edwards. He could have easily let him tumble to the canvas, but he was there to impede that.
But again, the one thing I was watching Ramos, what I like is that position of his right foot. He slides it outside, he flips his butt to the right, shoots a straight left hand.
Another thing that Ramos is doing very, very well is establishing that jab and feinting on it. He feints before, he feints after it. I think he's setting up a big left backhand.
And Don, he takes that left hand to the body. Real good.
Well, he's starting to really target that body is Ramos. Ramos is unloading in. Ramos is heavy-handed. You can hear the thud here ringside when Ramos connects.
Yeah, you know, you could see he's throwing straight shots, attacking the body like you're supposed to.
Let him go, Rick.
I'm very impressed by him.
Pull your arm out, Rick, and your left arm.
Ramos is outlanding Edwards almost 2-1.
Come on, work out of it.
There's Edwards with the right hand. Ramos complaining it was a rapid punch. As we near the end, that's the end of the second. Welcome back to PBC Fight Night here on FS1. Ricky Edwards has been featured in Grundy Gentleman Fashion Magazine for New York Fashion Week. He's got some style, does Ricky Edwards.
A good-looking kid. I mean, why not? You can make money outside of getting smacked around. That's not bad.
Well, right now, though, he is hoping to smack around his opponent tonight in Jesus Ramos, but so far it has been Ramos who's been doing the majority of the smacking around and who's been having the edge. As you see, the punches landed 47 compared to that of 24. The percentage of 37% compared to that of 25 for Edwards.
Well, what I'm seeing too right now, Ramos, you got to pick up the pace. There's too much posing in front of each other. Too much looking at each other. Just start throwing punches, man. Don't walk at a guy down.
They're both looking for something rather than making something happen. They're sticking a jab out, throwing a feint, full position, things like that. The one thing I'm not liking out of Edwards right now, he's not making the adjustment with his feet. He's right inside of the pocket for Ramos. Ramos can throw anything he wants at this point. He's going to hit Edwards because he's just there.
A right hook that connected by Ramos caught the attention of Ricky Edwards as we're into the third.
You know, I just got a text from a friend of mine from Youngstown.
Oh, there's a shot. Edwards might have been off balance. And Ramos is attacking Patterson.
To show good control. Good control. Friend of Youngstown, Jaime G, with a bunch of guys watching the fight at the Speakeasy, saying they love what they see from Jesus Ramos. They love what they see.
Well, Ramos is attacking Ricky Edwards. Edwards is looking to go ahead and have that guard.
Sees it.
That defense, that Philly shell. But he eats a straight left and complaining about a shot below the belt.
It's part of it. Again, Dom, you know, it's part of the game, man. Wait till the referee jump in there.
Yeah, you gotta be defensive, offensive move at all times. And the referee do his job.
It was born. I mean, it was on the belt. It was low, but it was on the belt. Come on, man.
Just over the halfway mark of round 3.
Jesus Ramos is getting a lot of fans. A lot of fans, especially in Youngstown.
Well, Jesus Ramos, he said when he fought on television back in July, he had butterflies when it came to the TV exposure, but he seems to have calmed down. There's a big thudding straight left, but back comes Ricky Edwards. Ricky Edwards now sitting down on his punches more.
Ricky Edwards has found a home for that big looping right hand. He's landed with a couple pounds now.
But, you know, just you gotta watch your counter with the right hook. You gotta watch your counter with that right hook.
Jesus Ramos sitting down on his punches.
Yeah, he keeps his hands up nice and tight. You know, he's got a few shots, but I like to see. Oh, there it is. I like slides. I love the fact he slides. I'm gonna say it again. To his right, hooks that left hand.
A right hook upstairs. Edwards shakes his head as there's a straight left. Down goes Edwards. Another straight left. And this one is over. Candidate for knockout of the year. Jesus Ramos has wiped out Ricky Edwards.
Stay right here, Rick. Stay right here, Rick.
What a punch by Jesus Ramos. Dynamite in that straight left, and he landed and outwent Edwards. What a punch! And Edwards rises to his feet, obviously disappointed, but what a punch! Oh my goodness! Jesus Ramos with a highlight reel knockout as he finishes off Ricky Edwards. Boom shakalaka! Right, and outwin Edwards. We'll come back to get the official particulars. We'll take a look at it again. And as Elvis Presley said, they got me all shook up. And down he goes.
Look at his foot.
Oh my.
Stepped over.
Look at that. It is almost like a home run swing, a walk-off, as Jesus Ramos sees Edwards tumbling to the canvas. We'll come back with more. Welcome back to PBC Fight Night. Jesus Ramos storming the ropes after a highlight reel knockout over Ricky Edwards. The celebration is in full effect here in Bakersfield.
This kid has got a bright future. He's got great height. He's got youth, everything, especially for that super lightweight division. This kid is a future star. If he can stay in this division for a while, I don't see why he wouldn't be a world champion within the next 2 years.
Let's take a look at the punch stats, Dominic.
Very impressive. At 18 years old, with the confidence he has, listen, to throw 195 punches and land 71 of them, those 71 punches were big time. But the punching power that he brought behind these 61 punches, it's something that showed and paid dividends here at the end of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes 40 seconds of the third round for your winner by knockout, Jesus Ramos. Jesus Ramos, if you could buy stock in a fighter, put it behind that young man. Just 18 years of age, he has the look, he has the style, and he has the power in his hands.